Hello, everyone. Today's topic is choosing a business name. Now, my advice to you is when you're choosing a business name, keep it simple. Let it be two words, let it be one long word, let it be three short words or three letters, like KFC, for instance. But starting out, you want to have two or three words that
Really
are easy for people to remember. Case in point, Dunkin' Donuts. That's something that's so quick and easy to remember. And you might be sure at first what they sell, like drink wise, but when you hear the word donuts and with Dunkin' next to it, the word dunk, is dipping something in something else. So they serve donuts and drinks when you hear the words being said. So you want something that easily resonates with people. Like, for instance, if your name is Cal and you're starting a cleaning company and you name it Cal's Cleaning, it's easy. It's two words. It's easy. And the people who know your name is Cal. And then it's like, oh, he opened a cleaning company. What's the name? Cal's Cleaning. You know what I mean? Maybe kind of obvious to some, but easy to remember. And that's what you're going for. You don't want someone to pass your business by because they're like, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of his business to look it up. If I'm trying to search, Google or whatever, I don't know what I'm searching for because I can't remember the name because it's something that's long and complicated. You know what I mean? So keep it simple and try to match up the first name with the last name. Like, for instance, if you are selling hair and you decided you want to name it Mademoiselle, and then you don't want to put the hair next to it because it would be like beef stroganoff with crackers. You know what I mean? So you would like to probably put the word main next to it so it all sounds cohesive. Mademoiselle's main. So the both words kind of complement each other and they're on the same category, if you know what I'm trying to say. So, for example, my company's name is Rockslocks. My family name is Rock. There's a E on the end of Rock, but I took it out because it's silent anyway, and I didn't want anyone to butcher my family's name. So Rocks, as in the family Rocks. And then I wanted another word, and then Locks came to me. And for the people who were confused, like, oh, do you sell dreadlocks? Do you do dreadlocks? I use the word locks because locks is also in the Bible. It wasn't about dreadlocks. Dreads, Goldilocks didn't have dreads. So it's another word for hair. You know what I mean? So rocks locks. It's easy to remember. When I picked the name, I didn't realize until long after the fact. I saw a couple other people, well, a few other people that drew dreadlocks, and they either the name is Roxlocks or is something else. Let's say, for example, Missy Roxlocks. You know what I mean? And then I saw a locksmith, which names was Roxlocks. But at the end of the day, we don't do the same thing. We don't do the same thing. We don't have the same business model. I'm online, they're not, and you know what I mean. So you have to also research the name to make sure no one else has it when you're going to, when you're getting your EIN and stuff like that. Research it, make sure no one has it, or at least if someone has it, you're not in the same category. Like, someone could have your name, and like I was just saying, someone has a physical store. They're a hairdresser, they're in a physical store and they do dreadlocks, and I have hair bundles selling online and hair products. So we do two different things, kind of similar but not. You know what I mean? So look up the name, make sure there's not like a slew of people with it. And if someone else has it, make sure you're not in the same category. Like, you're online, they have a physical store, you're not in the same state, whatever, like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So get a pen, get a paper, write down different names, and you might like the first word in on one line and the second word on another line. Play around with it and until you find something that suits you, encompasses what your business is about, the words that are on the same level with each other. Like, if you have an elegant first name, you want a second name, Google is your best friend if you're lost. Google another word, like myself, for instance. Google, like if it's a hair company, Google another word for hair, And as I say, like Mademoiselle's mains, you know what I mean? So think, and if you're lost, use Google and figure out the best name that works for you. Close the eyes, envision it on business cards, all promotional material, hats, if you're planning to do mugs. Picture your banner at a trade show, how it looks. You're thinking long term here. So think of a name that chances are you wouldn't want to change down the road, and think of a name that really encompasses what your business is about without people having to get an aneurysm trying to figure out what type of business you're in. They would at least have an idea. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be too long and drawn out. This is my tip for today. If you're new, thanks for checking in. If you like my content, feel free to hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. If you have already, thanks for subscribing. Enjoy the rest of your morning, evening, night, depending on what part of the world you are. Be blessed. See you guys in the next video. Love you all. Smooches.